Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Olivier from Off the Tourist Treadmill.
So today we're going to talk to you about our experience of Barcelona from the cruise port from the Mol Adasat terminals in Barcelona.
So we're going to talk to you about the good things, the bad things and the ugly things at the end of this video. The good things is Barcelona is a great city to visit. There is plenty of things to see and to do.
Yep, whether you like museums, a bit of shopping, whether you like architecture, history, there's something for everybody. So one thing you can do is down by the seafront, there's the tall Christopher Columbus monument. And if you're not afraid of heights, you can even get up to the top of that for a great view of Barcelona. Not far from there is, if you're a shopaholic, there is the Las Ramblas, which is full of sort of high street brand shopping and restaurants, anything you could need.
Don't forget, there is next to the market, how is it called?
Oh yes, La Boqueria.
La Boqueria. It's a very great place, it's indoor market and there is plenty of nice food to test here.
Try some Spanish specialities.
Yeah, very nice.
Above Las Ramblas is the Catalunya Square, which is a meeting place, popular meeting place for people who live in Barcelona.
Be careful, there is plenty of pigeons.
Oh yes, and some crazy people having their photos taken with the pigeons.
Anyway.
Not my favourite, maybe.
We can have a nice picture of this pigeon.
And then just above, from the square, you can get, if you're into luxury shopping, there is the Passeig de Gracia, which is full of luxury high-end shopping if your budget is going to allow you that.
So if you're like me, you don't really like to shop, it's still worth to go to this street because there is nice architect who built two very nice houses.
Yeah. So hidden along the Passeig de Gracia, you're going to come across two Gaudi buildings. The Casa Batlló, which is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a kind of a marine coloured mosaic building. It's pretty phenomenal. It's one of those buildings you have to decide what you think was going on in Gaudi's mind. It's open to interpretation. Maybe it's a dragon, people say, we'll let you decide. And then literally across the street, there's another building, the Casa Mila. And that was it's completely different. It's like a stone-coloured, kind of bone-coloured building. Anyway, definitely worth checking out, even if you're not into shopping.
So you can see the facade, or if you want, you can pay to go inside as well.
Yeah. And then other Gaudi-inspired things, of course, what can't we miss out if we go to Barcelona?
La Sagrada Família.
Sagrada Família.
That is the most beautiful things I saw in my life.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, the outside is just...
Outside is
it's
strange, bizarre,
so
beautiful,
symbolic. When you do the little audio tour, they explain all the detail you're going to miss otherwise.
But the inside is phenomenal.
It's like a forest. It's just incredible. So we highly recommend you check out that masterpiece by Gaudi. Still unfinished, but
soon.
But incredible.
But be careful, you need to book in advance because the first time we went, it was full. We can't go inside, so we went another time. So we book in advance our tour, and if you want, pretty sure you can book with your boat. Up to you. But if you want, you can use our Get Your Guide link below, and they are very brilliant. We use them for a long time and they are good.
So we'll drop the Get Your Guide link to that. Also, I think the Casa Batlló, you can buy tickets for that, and in fact the Christopher Columbus monument. So check out the links in the description below, because like us, we're not too keen on taking the guided tours off the boats because we don't have enough time. We like to do what we want and spend as much time as we want. But if you're like us and you want to do it independently, it's possible. And
just buy your entry ticket, you can stay how much time you want inside.
Yeah, and get your guide.
Because the problem with the tour boat, you stay family there. For us, it's not what we like.
Yeah. So if you've got a bit of time, and just check out the links and see what you think. And then the other Gaudi place is the park. The park Güell. You can also get out there. You're probably going to have to take the Metro to get out there because it's just a bit outside of Barcelona. But that's another of Gaudi's masterpieces in the city. It's fabulous.
So in Barcelona, if you are museum, there is plenty of museums to see. We haven't visited them because we don't have enough time to visit everything.
No, we love a museum, but really I think we need to go back to Barcelona to do the museums another time. There's just too much other things to see and enjoy. The other place not to miss when you're visiting Barcelona from your cruise from the cruise port is the Gothic Quarter.
Yeah.
We really enjoy just wandering
nice.
around the streets.
Just wandering in the street.
And get lost a bit,
Yeah.
enjoy the buildings. It's quite peaceful back there as well. The rest of Barcelona is quite bustling, but actually the Gothic Quarter is quite quieter. And you can see Barcelona Cathedral. There's another cathedral in Barcelona. Also need your tickets in advance, so don't miss out on that. And then maybe you'll come across the Bishop's Bridge. Do you remember?
Oh yes.
Did you look up?
I look up. So there is some kind of curse. If you look the school
Underneath
the bridge.
There's a skull.
I did it. So far, I'm okay.
But, take your chances. Apparently it's bad luck if you look at this skull and dagger underneath them. It was cursed by the architect. Anyway, who knows?
So now we're going to talk to you about the bad things. Don't forget, when you are from the cruise, you are maybe 7-8 hours in the town to visit it. And the problem with Barcelona, we think, is so spread out. So all the attractions are not in the same center.
It's absolutely huge as a city, and we didn't realise this at all. We just got off the cruise ship and thought we'd do a visit like normal under our own steam. And in fact, how we walked 18 kilometres.
Yeah, from the cruise ship to
all around Barcelona. I think we took the metro once
to come back because we have enough.
But it is enormous. You're not going to see everything. So we think this is kind of the bad thing about Barcelona. From a cruise ship, you do need really more time to appreciate everything.
You need a plan.
Yeah.
You can't visit everything in 7 hours. You need 2 or 3 days to visit Barcelona. So there is plenty of things to visit, but you're never going to have time to visit everything.
You're going to have to pick and look at a map. Before you go, there's no way to get the most out. If you're not doing a guided tour from the boat, you need to do some planning, spend some time on the Wi-Fi on the boat before you get to Barcelona, picking what you're going to do, and look at a map about walking distances and use the metro. That would be our advice to get the most.
But even with the metro, it's long distance. It's taking time to switch between stations, and the metro is not friendly.
I would add that. We've been back to Barcelona since our day from the cruise port, and went with my son and his small baby. And I have to say, with pushchairs, it was actually quite tricky. And I've heard that about for people with disabilities as well. It's actually quite tricky on the metro. There are entrances, there are lifts, but sort of have that in your mind. And if you've got a pushchair, or you're in a wheelchair, or you need to walk with a walking stick, you need to find the right entrance to get in and out. I would just check that out, because otherwise you're carrying pushchairs up and down stairs. That's another thing about Barcelona metro, but it would definitely help you get the most out of the city.
Yes, so to help you, we create a new video.
Part two of this one.
So we're going to link below and somewhere there, I guess.
Yep.
And so you're going to tell you walking
itinerary for the day.
From the day, who can fit on your day.
Yep.
So don't miss this video. And please, if you like us, don't forget to subscribe as well. It's help our channel. So now we're going to talk about the ugly one. It's not very ugly, but it's annoying for us.
Yeah. Of all the ports we visited on our cruise around the Mediterranean, it was.
You get out of the boat, you are almost in the center straight away.
Most of the other destinations we visited.
Yeah.
Not at Barcelona.
Barcelona, you think you are in the center.
Yeah, it looks like you're from the boat.
It looks like from the boat, you're not far.
Don't be fooled.
But you are very far. So we try to walk from the boat to the beginning of monument,
the Christopher Columbus monument, yeah.
It took us how much?
About 50 minutes.
50-minute walk, and it's not very exciting walk.
It's because you don't realise, as you said earlier to me, you don't realise you have to come out of the cruise terminal and you kind of double back on yourself, go over a bridge. It's not, and it's along a busy road.
Basically, your boat is docked not too far, but you need to go back very far on the other opposite side.
And that's quite deceptive. You don't realise that.
Opposite side, after coming back by a big bridge to.
Yeah. Anyway, we tried it. If you want to do it, it's 50 minutes. Not gonna lie, it's not the most interesting of walks. You go over a big bridge, and I can imagine on a hot day, it's pretty hot because there's no shade along the route either.
You have a good view on your boat.
Yeah, good for pictures of your boat. But yeah, it don't be fooled. It is a long walk. So, of course, if you're on a cruise, on an organised tour from your boat, you've got no problem because you'll be picked up from the terminals A to E at the Morla de Sat terminals right outside. But there is also
the blue bus,
a blue cruise bus operated by Barcelona, the city of Barcelona. And that takes you to the same place as the cruise, the coaches for the cruise. So it takes you to the World Trade Center, which is not far from the Christopher Columbus Monument.
Not far.
They're blue buses. They run backwards and forwards most of the day. You can check out online. I think they're more frequent in high season anyway. But check. They do run pretty regularly.
So you have two buses, the boat buses or the blue bus, who are cheaper. And
it was very cheap. It was what, €3
return.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work to walk.
No, we wouldn't walk again from the cruise terminal. That basically was our ugly thing.
Because we walk from everywhere, all the other ports. So we think we could do this one as well, but no, it's not a good idea.
So we highly recommend you check out the cruise bus, which will take you.
So don't do the same mistake as us.
Yeah, save your legs, save 50 minutes walking each way.
After Barcelona is still big as well.
Anyway, we hope you enjoy your visit to Barcelona from the cruise port. We had a fabulous day, and I'm sure you'll find plenty of things to see and do.
So don't forget the second part, and don't forget as well to subscribe and to put the thumb up. This helps us.
Yeah, so we look forward to you tuning in and watching us for the walking itinerary in our next video, part 2.
Bye.
Bye.